Hitting a Majora's Mask title soon. 3, 2, 1.
My fucking arm. God damn. My ear. Got my fucking arm.
You okay there? What did you do?
Nearly sat on it.
Oh.
Holy shit.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. My worry was this, because I was holding it.
Oh, he's referring to a Coke can, by the way. We're probably leaving this in.
Moon tree.
What is this, like the world of Yggdrasil or something here?
No,
Anyway.
we're about to head into Princess Peach's castle.
It looks like an art. It looks like an art paint, like an art on canvas.
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, this is not something you'd ever expect to find on the moon. So I imagine way in the future, after we're all along and dead, and this is what they see, it's going to be funny as hell.
This is in reference to something mythical.
The Tree of Yggdrasil.
Is it Yggdrasil?
I don't know.
reference? Yeah, I don't know.
Well, any big tree always comes across like Yggdrasil,
Yeah.
Tree of Life.
Yeah.
You know, that sort of
Oh
similar.
God,
similar
it's Symphonia,
I
a
was gonna
block
say-
pushing
I
puzzle.
was gonna say I was waiting for Disco Stu to show up. And
Is that the mask from Crash Bandicoot?
No,
he fucking
each of
knocked
these
it
kids
out.
are going to have like a one of the 4 boss masks on.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
get transported to what's considered like the last puzzle dungeon challenge of each of the mask transformations.
Oh, okay.
So there are 4 mini dungeons in the moon. These should be stressed though, completely optional.
Yeah.
You do not have to do these. If you want
Oh.
to, you can head straight to the Majora's Mask kit. But you're doing this for the last few heart pieces. 'Cause
Okay,
The reward
okay.
at the end of all these is a heart piece, and we only have 1 more heart to get, so let's go for it. And because Matt demonstrated here what happens if you don't move, you can hover for a very long time.
Oh,
It's
okay,
indefinitely.
It's indefinitely okay.
This one you're going to want to aim for the yellow flower.
Yeah, because the yellow flower launches you higher.
I was told not to eat the yellow flower.
Depends on what yellow
Depends
flower
on
we're
what
talking
flowers
about.
were.
Yeah.
Also, scattered throughout all these are those stones.
Oh yeah.
Mask of True Stones?
Mask of True Stones. Do you want to like interact?
Yeah, I
with
could do that.
them? Yeah.
Basically, the gist of those things are basically your new game plus stones here.
To the right.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm not wearing my glasses today either. I forgot them at home. Oopsie.
You got the piece of heart mask.
Way to go, Surplus. It
That
seems
would be
Cafe and
kinda cool.
Andrew have the couples mask. Basically, they're going to be what points you toward the masks back in the world if you're missing any or you don't know where the hell to go for any.
Oh, okay.
But at least they'll point you toward the right direction.
Yeah, because this is the thing, because like you can't save in this place at all.
No.
They don't want you locked in a point of no return scenario.
Right.
Okay.
So, at the very least, the stones will let you know how you can get certain masks.
I have a feeling I probably could have flown to the door from there. I just didn't want to risk it.
Probably, I don't remember. So as far as I'm aware, you're doing okay.
By the way, while we're goofing off, having fun with the kids in these obstacle courses in the middle of nowhere, the Giants are still holding on to their dear life for the rest of the planet.
It's like, please hurry. Their knees are shaking.
They're all wobbly.
Getting kind of cramped.
Here you go. Always give them the useless masks first before you give them the last ones. The last ones I tend to give away are the Mask of Truth and the Bunny Hood.
I separate it from masks. I really fucking hate it. This is the mask I really like using because by the end of our gauntlet here, Matt will have given all the masks, all the non-mandatory masks.
Okay,
to the kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask.
You cannot give them the transformation. You cannot give them the transformation.
You can't give them a
Correct.
transformation
No,
mask.
no. Otherwise,
All right,
you'd
well,
be
that's
locked
an
in.
interesting feature. I actually
Yeah.
kind of like that idea. And what do you get for it? Just the
Fierce
ability to
deity-
get.
the fierce deity mask.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we got to find the next kid. And honestly, I think it's the hardest of the 4 if your thumbs are twitchy, like mine are.
Is it the Goron one?
No, yeah.
Yeah, the Goron one is my least
That's
favorite
Credit Cards George. Your twin mold. They also, by the way, somebody modded the, no, not modded. Got to look at the facial textures underneath the kids. They're all the heavy mask salesmen.
one. Yeah.
I mean, they have the same hairstyle too. So
Right.
Which
Here's
I'm sure,
Cafe's mask.
I'm
More.
sure means something if you.
I mean, people run with that.
Aside-
Like,
yeah, that's
people absolutely. ran
That's
with
definitely
that.
a plot
You know,
point. where
is the
it's like-
happy mask salesman like an inhabitant from the moon?
Yeah.
That became a salesman because they got bored or some other shit.
Is
I don't
is the happy mask salesman the part of his mind that assigns value to all of his thoughts?
know. Yeah.
So
another
he's
word
the
for
one sort of
masks.
controlling everything.
Another word for masks are basically uses your persona, as it were. Yes, I know that's what the name drop is, but literally, it's what persona literally means mask.
Yeah.
So
is
each
the
of the
moon
masks
the
you put
velvet?
on is like another sort of personality, another facet of you.
Persona.
Is the moon the velvet room?
Yeah.
The Velvet Moon.
Igor is the happy mask salesman.
Oh!
That was. I mean, you can still recover. You can still
I can.
recover. You
No,
can.
no, no. You don't have to do it all in one
Yeah,
shot.
yeah,
But you got to
yeah.
get like a good run up on
That
the
would have
second
been a
part.
fantastic first try though. If you got it.
Yeah.
I mean, for what it's worth though, Matt's still he's still doing really good. So.
Yeah. Clip ruined.
So Matt's power lies in not having his glasses.
Let's not make that a habit,
You
shall we?
know, glassless Matt wouldn't have forgotten Don Giroux.
So you need 3 more?
Yep, 2.
Nice first try though, Matt. Seriously,
Thank you.
that one sucks. That one really sucks.
Yeah, and then
It's-
he recovered
Yeah.
perfectly. So he picked up the spare.
I take it back. I take it all
Never
back.
mind. Maybe you should put the glasses back.
Whoops.
Nah, I thought I was gonna transform into the spike ball right there, and I didn't. Oh,
Yeah.
well.
So here's the thing: it's like the end goal for this is not necessarily the piece of heart. It's getting into the room with the other kid.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you do have to give the other mask to him.
Wait, I'm done the puzzle technically. These are little war pads you can stumble across. They'll take you right back to the beginning.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
so you don't have to deliberately damage yourself to reset the room.
Then again, I fell down the pit before, and I didn't take any damage.
Did you not?
No.
Oh no, just reset him. Yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah.
he still has full hearts.
So basically, they also serve as like traps.
Yeah.
The ideal thing you'll want to do is line yourself up with the dirt here. If you line up along the dirt here, don't take your thumb off the thing, and it goes through It's supposed to go through normally.
Yeah.
Occasionally, there's a few hiccups.
Yeah. It's really easy to think that you're off kilter a bit. Trust the track.
I don't trust the track.
I mean, neither do I.
Ah,
but,
fuck!
uh,
I was supposed to go.
He stepped on a teleportation landmine.
it's really easy to misdirect yourself with just a simple twitch of the analog stick because of how sensitive the roll is.
Yeah.
So try not set up your shot, then to just let fate take control. Essentially,
I'm convinced that's one of the 4 heavenly pillars.
right now
of
I
Buddhist-
think Matt is
Yeah,
only
legit.
holding the A button.
I am.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not even holding anything.
This
on the
is
analog stick.
Mario Kaiju. Kaiju.
Kaiju.
Kaizo.
Yeah. Yes.
Nehru, take the wheel. It took me a while to remember the name, not gonna lie.
All right, now stand in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
I
I
like
thought
what
I
you did
was gonna
last
do it.
time.
It
Do
was
again.
funny.
Yeah, so Matt's looking at the exit here.
It did me a giggle.
Your toes getting
nervous.
your toes getting really close to
It's
that.
making me
word, Matt.
nervous. What if he transformed and it was just enough to click the...
Hey, okay, and we're out of here.
Nice. Oh, look at the boxes.
I thought you were gonna give him the red push and drink it in front of him. Like, oh, this is so delicious. You gotta add some of this.
Why are you
Don't
taller?
you wish you had some?
Yeah, right. Here. Don't you need that still, buddy? Fuck you.
More.
That's sad.
More?
Can I ask a question? What makes you happy?
Masturbating? That's one.
I mean, it works for me.
Yeah,
Cheetos
see?
and masturbation is pretty good.
I like using the Cheeto dust. It's a nice lubricant.
That sounds abrasive.
Sometimes I get a little coarse, but sandpaper is too much. So I started with Cheeto dust instead.
I know it's called dick cheese, but this is ridiculous.
God damn. it.
Right in the smegma.
Ugh. It's not my favorite Cheeto flavor, to be fair.
How about you think of that Lay's competition?
How about Doritos?
No, Matt, laid competition.
No. I'm talking about Lay's had
Yeah,
a
yeah.
create your flavor chip contest.
Yeah.
And some of the people were creating some of the most batshit insane flavors,
Oh,
like
God.
orange, like toothpaste and orange juice. I was like, oh no.
You know what's a really good one though? Sour cream and cheddar.
You can't go wrong with sour cream, though. But that's often my favorite flavor. Of
Sour
chip.
cream and onion.
Yeah.
That's where I...
Like
yeah.
sour cream and onion, yeah, but like sour cream and cheddar, like
You know
Ruffles.
what's- you know
those
what-
are fucking
You know
good.
what's funny is like what flavor that I actually just stopped liking for, and I can't tell you why. Salt and vinegar.
Because they're disgusting.
It is
You know
disgusting.
Your senses.
I used to like salt
No,
and vinegar chips.
salt and vinegar is best when you pair it with a sandwich. Other than
Yeah.
that, don't bother.
Yeah.
Now, the Zora's last challenge is really kind of lame. You're going to get forced to do a high velocity current. You got to figure out which pathway is going to have your piece target
okay.
kid.
Yeah.
Left.
You know that
Right.
part in Dragon's Lair where
Now
he's
s-
in the barrel,
Yeah.
and then like you had to you see the flash that you had to go to.
Yeah.
It tests your reflexes. It's kind of like that.
They threw that into the 3DS version, which pissed me off.
The 3DS version of this place sucks.
Yeah, because you have to. It's the same pathway relatively, but you also have to now land a dolphin jump perfectly. Otherwise, you got to redo the whole thing.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, here you can just walk up to it. Left, right, left for the heart piece. Left, and then it's pretty much just left, right for the kid.
So double left, double right.
Bingo.
BA star.
2 lefts, 2 rights.
It's like going. It's like reloading a shotgun. These look like
yeah,
barrels.
you're going down a double barrel shotgun. It's full
Fish
of
in a
water.
barrel.
Yeah.
But by fusing them together,
them.
you actually make 6 guns.
Yeah. I'd buy that Yu-Gi-Oh monster.
Get rid of MF
Giant's
Doom.
mask.
Ooh, 6-gun
Did you
barrel.
say MF Doom?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So remember, I
it-
said
yeah,
that
it
it kind
does
of looks
look
like MF Doom.
Yeah, it does kind of like.
Here, this will make it bigger. Bullshit. Here, you could.
Hey,
Here, you can mail
I know
fraud
a gas
more.
station dick pill when I see one. Okay, you're full of shit.
And I just gave him the torture device.
Right
If
thing.
you do the right thing, does it really make everybody happy?
Yeah, it
no,
depends.
usually pisses off criminals.
I mean, remember when we did the voice changing when we did Tiny Big Land?
Yeah, right.
Doing the right thing is not always the most popular thing.
But sometimes you just gotta grin and bear it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It depends on what. Grin is. It depends on what I'm doing.
So Mask of Truth, the dancing one, and Sackboy is next.
No.
That we gotta give up.
It does look like sack.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
exactly what it looks like.
Have y'all played the Sackboy's Big Adventure?
No.
It's actually not bad.
I've only ever played.
I'll take your
the
word for
first
it.
Little Big Planet.
Little Big Planet.
Like, it's actually not that bad of a game. It's pretty fun.
All right, I'll take your word for it. I'm not gonna touch it, but
What is it? Okay.
Fuck me,
what is
I
it,
guess.
What is it,
Damn.
a platformer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, it's a platformer with like actual
Here's the big mask.
actual levels.
Is it the Hey
stone
Pikmin of the
mask.
Little Big Planet world? Where
I
it's not really
remember-
that
I
bad of a
remember
game, but
seeing-
everybody's pissed off about
I
it?
remember
No.
seeing footage of it, and I got more 3D World
Yeah.
vibes from it.
Okay,
More than
okay.
anything.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Yeah.
Which I never beat.
3D World.
Mario 3D World.
No.
And I played a little bit of it. I thought it was fine, and I was just like, I don't know. I just
It's a better 3D land than the 3DS, in my opinion, anyway.
I like 3D Land.
I know you
I
like
did too.
3D land. I think 3D land is so milquetoast, though, is what it is.
Milk Toast.
plain.
Plain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Which is
learn
funny.
new
Which
words.
is funny that's a different. That's a reference for plain when milk toast is different from regular toast.
Link, the fourth one for Twin Mold is basically a room full of brawls.
Yeah, but you have the Great Fairy Sword, so this is a non-issue.
you got the badass weapon from SoCal too.
Yeah. Health regeneration, too. Well, not in this game, but that was the perk of Great Fairy Sword.
Right.
And in between each of them is one of those guys who will tell you the hint of a new mask. Gara Master.
Only thing about Great Fairy Sword, because it uses the big Goron sword animations, you can't block with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one's a little tougher though because he's in a closer area, so it's hard
Yeah.
for me to get him to zone out.
Ooh.
Whoa! What the heck?
He teleports.
Oh, okay.
Not that big of a deal, though.
Yeah, ain't no way that
Yeah.
hit him.
But a thing to note, though, once you strike him, he does an retaliation attack, so get your shield up immediately after you hit him.
Okay, so
Remember
you
the
so you
Gara
can
wall?
Yeah.
you can stun lock him basically, like hit lock him where you hit him and then he
Pretty
lunges.
much.
And if you get around, can you get another hit in?
I don't think
No.
you don't have the dexterity for that.
Okay.
You roll nat ones every time for
You know
a
what's
dex
funny,
save,
though?
Uncle, for that.
You mentioning that as a potential possibility is probably the reason why they gave Wind Waker Link that roll counter.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's all you would need.
Yeah. I would love doing that attack. in Wind
Oh,
Waker.
Iron Knuckle.
Yeah, remember him?
See right there. Well, I mean, you can hit him from the front, but you dodge roll and you can hit him on the side.
My armor.
Oh, that hurt.
Makes me want to play Wind Waker now.
I mean,
Makes me want to talk shit about Twilight Princess
They,
again.
they achieve the effect anyway.
We'll get
because
there.
When you chip the armor away, their swings get faster. Because,
Yeah.
there's
they get
less,
more
There's less
agile.
weight to carry.
Yeah.
They still move the same speed, though, and I kind of would have liked if they moved a little faster.
Don't you love when you get a game mechanic you've never used throughout the entire
Yeah,
game, and now
so
you got to use it to progress?
This is the first and only time bomb chooser
wait,
mad.
second.
Wait,
Well,
yeah.
second.
Really?
Well, okay.
They're still in the same area,
Technically,
but
this
yeah.
is okay. First off, technically this is still optional because this is not the Majora kit. So technically bomb chooser are completely optional in the game.
Why do you have to shoot it? Can't you just blow it up?
You can, but it takes some timing.
Like if you don't
No,
know
like-
if you don't know the exact position,
Okay.
you go a little closer.
I figured that's easier to do to get the timing than shoot it with an arrow.
Also, Matt, to answer your question, yeah, DLC 3 of Sonic Frontiers.
Or I could do it this
Oh,
way
wait, what was
instead
the
of being
question?
stupid.
Doing a mechanic that you've barely used but had to use it now to progress.
Yeah, that is update 3. Good shit. That was almost dead center.
Or alive in the middle.
Ouch!
I thought we outgrew that.
Oh, God.
He moved away from his
Bro, why did the ladder coming sound like a cat?
The ladder is a fantasy.
It's like, there's the heart.
That looks fake.
I love you.
It was just there in the middle of the floor, like,
And with
this has
that-
got to be a
Nice.
trap.
100%. No, not yet. We're technically at 99%.
Well, yeah, you're missing one thing.
yeah. Another
The
box.
credits.
This one you gotta wait.
Ah!
And his adventure ended.
Yeah, because he didn't account for the debris.
That would have killed me in Shadowgate.
The one with Majora's Mask
Yes,
is just
it was.
waiting there like, he'll be here, right?
What an unfortunate end for our adventurer.
I like how you don't have to like hit the eye with the arrow and stuff. You just gotta melt the ice.
Because like maybe it's forced to be closed, but because of the ice, it's forced to stay open.
Yeah.
So with the ice melting, now it can actually shut.
Its natural state is
It's
closed.
Yes. Ew.
That looked kind of funny when you handed over the mask, the fairy mask, because the hair
Yeah.
kind of looked like long
Like
tendrils,
balls, yeah.
like on the face, like giant mandibles.
That's scary.
That's a bomb.
I don't wanna.
You got to give it up.
To be fair, you're not going to need it for this last part anyway.
You can always use a bunny hood. Watch your tongue.
What kind of your true face? What kind of face is it? The face under the mask. Is that your real face? Fuck, you got me.
He's there, Bruce Wayne.
I'm actually the reincarnation of Reagan.
See?
Damn
There it is, right there. He says it right there.
What?
What is the true face under your face?
Yeah.
The happy mask salesman is his conscience, and in this fantasy that he created in his sadness, it's asking him who he is underneath, under the mask that he shows
More-
everybody else.
It'd be
Pretty
some
much
shit.
that.
It's like the last thing we see is a face to white is like a therapy session, and it's the.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
Yep, you're all alone.
That'll be in that'll be in the anime adaptation. That's more real
So,
world.
because Matt did all the optional stuff beforehand, he doesn't have any masks left outside the transformation mask. Majora's Mask notices this, and to even the playing field, he gives you the Fierce Deities mask.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this is the best mask in the game
Yeah, I'm gonna
regarding
totally use
just sheer power output.
To the point
Yeah.
where you can only use it in boss rooms.
Yeah, you can only use it in boss.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I like how he says that you're the bad guy. He's like, motherfucker, no, I'm not the one summoning a fucking moon.
See, that's the thing, and that's what makes Majora a memorable and scary villain. To him, all of this, every last thing from start to finish, is a game.
Yeah.
He has no ability to process good or evil. It's just all a sick joke to him. Now we gotta
He
go
has
put the
the-
kid to bed.
He has the purity of a child.
Yeah.
And that is a terrifying concept.
Yep.
It's like we're in a
Because,
kaleidoscope.
because he's a figment of Link's imagination, and the only way that Link knows how to process emotions is the most extreme versions of it.
Violence.
So the version that he made that is the Skull Kid is the most pure version of that, which is just angry.
It's like we're in a
And-
kaleidoscope.
and lonely.
Like
It is kind of a kaleidoscope.
Majora's Mask.
It's like a child's playroom.
Make that noise when you shake the little tendrils.
Now,
Which thing?
you need no strategy with the Fierce Deity mask. Z target, B. But you gotta
Wait,
actually hit the shot too.
Wait a minute, I saw one of these things in the Matrix.
Yeah, it should be said though, because Matt went out of his way to get everything to get the Fierce Deities mask. This boss is a joke.
Yeah.
All faces are going to be a joke.
It is possible to beat it without the Fierce Deity
No,
mask.
it's more than possible. I've done
I don't
it.
want to, though.
I've done it. It's certainly more challenging, but it's more than doable.
This is also the only time in the game we hear like adult Link's like sounds,
Yeah.
like his effort noises.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're the adult putting the child to bed.
Yeah.
You can either take care of the masks one by one, or yeah, that's the point. It's supposed to represent this. It's supposed to represent the
It's
symbology there.
him growing up.
Yeah,
Go to bed!
that's the point. It's all symbology.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see?
So
Tell
now the
you,
child's scared and he's gonna run away.
Terminator doesn't exist. It's a figment of his imagination.
Assuming you're not getting the Fierce Deities, but this is my favorite form.
Incarnation.
Yeah, Incarnation. is my
It's a child goofing off
favorite. Yeah.
or running away from punishment.
What?
Oh, yeah.
in
Why are
the
you? I said
world?
the pizza rolls are ready. Why are you running?
What in the world? This is what happens when I find out your mom doesn't have Sunny D. See that?
No, this is when I. This
You
is,
serve me
no,
purple stuff, and this is
dude,
what you get.
No, this is me when I pretend I'm sick and I have the school day off and I'm home alone.
Oh yeah, he moonwalks.
He moonwalks. He does the Cossack.
Look, and that's my mom finding out I faked it.
That's you finding. That's you finding. Out, your
Yeah,
mom
look,
finding out you
I'm
faked
getting
it.
my ass beat.
Look at him move. So, assuming you don't have the Fierce Deities mask, what you're mainly using is arrows to stun the mass on the front, in the air. You can also use Zora's boomerangs too.
You can also use the
Okay.
Deku Link. He's actually really
yeah.
great for that battle.
Yeah.
The shield completely protects you from the fireballs. You have a 360 spin to stun him.
Yeah.
Or the bubbles to stun him, and you can whack him with the thing.
Yeah.
Now Majora's Wrath.
Now the child's angry, and he wants his temp. Now the child's angry, as evidenced by the whips supposed to be being belts.
And the fight.
For the records.
Well, physical discipline in particular.
Yeah.
For the record, though, if that whip hits you, if he catches you in the whip, it's actually pretty lethal because
It does a lot of damage.
it's not so much that it deals a lot of damage. It's that he can usually the attacks will overlap.
That shit hurts.
So Pokemon's rap.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah,
As that said, Majora is now
that's it.
put to bed.
When you're about to get your ass whooped by your parent, but you remember the pattern of the belt.
Then you just get new patterns.
Ultra Instinct.
It's bedtime, baby girl.
Now stab him in the head.
Yeah, no, just to be safe.
Now we gotta stop him before Termina floods.
Well, if you just exit and come back in, it usually drains it.
Like the moon just like, huh?
What the fuck?
Oh no!
Oh no! I'm having a thought.
The moon says gay rights.
Wow. I'm used to that in the original N64 version, tanking the frame rate.
Yeah. We did it. Yeah, we did. Thank you, Giants. You're welcome.
Oh my god, my knees.
See, confirmed. The Switch runs better than the N64.
Well, Virtual Console
You're,
version also
you're
runs
welcome,
good, too.
Digital Foundry.
You know what's gonna suck? Those naysayers who are like, "See, told you nothing would go wrong," are now gonna be proven right, and then they get just as ignorant.
Arrogant.
I said
No,
ignorant.
ignorant is also applicable too.
Dawn of a new day.
Oh my God, the fourth day.
Like fucking flash bomb to your eye.
Yeah. White. The color to indicate the end of a movie.
I have a.
Motherfucker looks like a duck.
Duck
Skull
looking
duck.
When the
ass.
duck,
Skull duck
Duck
duck.
leg is like duck looking ass.
Skull duck duck.
get here.
Look at this motherfucker. He came and lick his lips to stop getting him chapped.
And then I waddled away, waddle, waddle, waddle.
See, that should be us. It should be our heads on the four giants.
My legs are nowhere near as lanky.
Even if you destroyed the world,
The only
you
one that's
learned
really
your
qualified
lesson.
in this case is LA because LA doesn't have an ass. Like his legs just continue up to his back.
There's leg, and then there's
Top
top
of
of
leg.
leg.
Oh, these guys are just head and leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why. It should be us.
So how do they reproduce?
I think the deity thing kind of solves that problem. Or they do a Zeus thing and take on a different form.
Yeah, probably that.
See, and on that day, Termina received a grim reminder.
That sometimes.
Yes?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
No, that's it.
one thing, though, is that it's another analogy here for childhood into adulthood. The Giants just, physically speaking and metaphorically, grew up. They adopted new roles and became the protector of Termina. Kid was just angry, got left behind, but obviously where Skull Kid's mischievous ends and Majora's possession begins is kind of weird. Some say it's like Night of the Third Day if you look at the telescope. If you go back to the observatory and look at him at the telescope in Night 3, it looks like Majora himself is saying, "Bring it on, kid."
Yeah, because the thing, like Skull Kids by default, and not necessarily this one, are mischievous.
Yeah.
Like to a fault. And the only thing Majora's Mask would do in that case is amplify that. But it's not Majora's Mask that is like in control 100% of the time. Like,
It wasn't at first.
Yeah.
Like, in other words, once Skull Kid wore it, the mask eventually took over more. The mask took over more and more. So the evil's not the mask after all. Where'd you come from? In the manga, like, I think Link tells the guy to scram and he beats it.
Skull Kid is like it's Link and Skull Kid looking at him. It's like and Link is telling Skull Kid, "I think we're gonna have to kill this guy." And Skull Kid's like, "Damn."
Quack.
And there he goes.
He's got his mask back, and now he's
You don't need
no
to be
reason
here
to be here anymore. Yeah.
Shouldn't you be returning home as well?
How do I get home?
I don't know. How do I fall up a hole?
Wherever there is a meeting, a parting is sure to follow. But it doesn't need to last forever. Whether a parting be forever or merely a short time, that is up to you. And fate, and life, and medical bills.
And college bills.
A lot of bills. This bill.
Mortgage.
He's murmuring to himself. He's walking off.
You have made quite a many people happy. I wonder if there's ever been a run of this game where nobody ever got one of those side masks, and having a salesman looks at you and goes, "You didn't do shit here, did you?"
Any percent speed runs. Like they're
Yeah.
get to the end
Fake
fast.
minute of his imagination.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. No, he walked out of the draw
Representation of his
Yeah,
own
I
psyche.
know. Technically speaking, he walked out of the draw. Like that's it. I'm here to science your fucking face.
In the original version, there's fog there.
Yeah.
Rest of us have a carnival to go to. I can't enjoy the carnival? Fuck. Oh, well, I guess
Yeah,
I'm
Link
outta here.
Link doesn't say like for anything else. Like he immediately heads off. Like
Well,
his job here's done.
I'm off to the next adventure.
I'm off to go die.
Dude.
My grand adventure has come to an end. I leave you all. Farewell. He's been here 3 days.
3 memorable
But
days.
for me, it was an eternity.
Yeah. And it just starts. Like, there's no fade. It just...
Also, fireworks during the day. Like,
Well, I mean, clearly we can see that.
yeah, but it doesn't have the same impact because the night sky is not there to complement it.
Exactly.
Yeah, not for nothing. You're looking up and then you look right into the sun with the fireworks going. That's gotta hurt.
I
Maybe-
love this credit sequence is amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, more
And
so
life
like
goes
the
on
side,
for
yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
By the way, I think I just saw Link performing with them.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks like it.
Link is in all these shots, I think, in a different mode.
Form.
Well, yeah, like
you're
a
right.
mode. Yeah, it's like I'm going Goron mode.
Link's is gonna walk away from all
Yeah.
this and leave Lulu at dead.
And
leave
it
Lulu
is
with
playing
like
the
a dead
blowfish.
fish.
And it is specifically the Link model of these forms.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of the weird thing. Because I would think that at this point, even though it wouldn't make sense, that they would just resurrect the other characters for the sake of having a happy.
Yeah,
credit
they're all
sequence.
dead.
Yeah, but they are just all dead.
Yeah.
They never existed in the first place.
They did. They're dead. The sock sucks!
Yeah, look, it's
Play
so bad
Free
they
Bird.
left.
Who fucking said that?
This is Battle of the Windfish, right?
No, this is just
Just the original.
the. Yeah, this is the. No,
This
what,
is the,
no,
this is
an
the
actual-
end credits of Majora's Mask.
No, this is the no, but the name of the song they're playing is actually there's a name for the song. I don't remember what it is. Well, we only heard the first part of it though when we were rehearsing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
But this is the full song. Yeah,
Hey,
but,
you fuckers were dead. No fair. Feeble.
yeah, but this is an amazing game.
I love it.
It is one of the most, if not the most unorthodox Zelda game ever created, and that is to a lot of traditional fans a detriment because it's not set up or constructed like a traditional Zelda game.
Yeah.
A lot of it is left to the player's discretion. And I do agree with that, but to me, you won't find a better world, a better cast of characters, a better,
But is it better because at this point in time we didn't have a world this fleshed out?
you can argue Ocarina.
Not as
I
fleshed
guess So
out.
I don't feel like it.
No, I think
feel like
Ocarina's fleshed out
I
enough.
feel like there was a lot there, but I mean, you've said multiple times that one of the things that makes this game is the character interactions. That level of character interaction wasn't really in Ocarina.
Because Ocarina was more plot driven. I mean,
Yeah,
this
exactly.
one's- Ocarina's plot driven. This is character driven.
Yeah,
yes,
which
exactly.
is new for Zelda,
Zelda.
because no other game even had as rich a cast of characters as Ocarina before this. So you never really had the opportunity to do this kind of experience.
The closest you may have came was that brief bit in Link's Awakening between you and Marin, and that was about it.
Yeah, like that had some stuff, but you deal more with what's his face, Terran.
Yeah.
he's the one that you have the most interactions with, is because he's the one that reaches out into the rest of the world.
Yeah.
The owl?
No, the guy, the dad.
Oh, him, yeah.
Yeah, Marin and Taryn.
Because you keep
The one that
like,
keeps getting
you
lost
Keep
and-
running
yeah,
into
yeah.
him.
Yeah, so
that's
like
the
he was
thing.
the one that they kind of. I don't know if I'd say fleshed out, but he was the one that they put more into the world outside of the town.
Yeah.
So you had more interactions with him. But yeah, you never really had the opportunity to do this and have it feel so significant. I feel like you had interactions later on with characters, but a lot of the time it was, oh, that's the cute bug catching girl, and she wants you to, they were catalysts for you to do long-term side quests.
Everybody getting drunk off of that good old milk.
Yeah.
Chicken milk.
Get the fucking chickens out of here.
This is a health hazard.
Yeah.
At first, I thought he had a ponytail that was swinging around in the air. Oh, that's the horn.
I wonder. I like to imagine at some point in the future, now that once you fix the Connors problems, they're gonna like completely renovate the whole
Yeah.
canyon area for them.
Little detail though, if you did not get every mask and you get to a specific point in the credits, you won't see the scene. You'll see the mask in question.
Right.
Okay.
Like it'll just spin. You remember in Final Fantasy VI, the credit sequence?
Yeah.
If you didn't rescue somebody, it just shows you a character portrait and the area where you could potentially recruit them.
I don't remember because I always
It was
get everybody.
yeah, same. Actually, I only know this because I looked it up out of curiosity.
Yeah.
But if you did not have a specific mask, you won't get the ending cutscene of them like being happy.
Okay,
You'll just
okay.
see the mask that they're associated with, and that's all you get.
Okay. Oh, so it lets you know that this is the mask you didn't get. This
Yeah.
is these are the people that you have to interact with.
Yeah.
All right, that's actually kind of interesting.
Also, the Zora song, I think it's called New Way Bossa Nova.
Yeah.
Still.
By the way,
He finally finds his
sudden
kid.
downer, like Jesus Christ.
No, it's not. Oh, it is a downer, yes, but it
Yeah.
also gives the butler closure.
It does give him closure, but at the same, it's like, oh fuck me. It's like,
Oh,
no.
It took me 3 days to realize this.
Maybe my kid will grow into a good tree.
Nah, I think your kid's dead, but
And then Skull Kid jacks your ride again, and it all starts all over again.
yeah, I know.
It's a cycle.
It is a time loop.
Time of the circle. Here's the thing, though, because this is not really elaborated on where Link is right now. Like, is he
Yeah.
still in? Like, no, clearly he's back in the forest, like where the game began. So he's out of Termina at this point.
He woke up from his coma.
Yeah. No, here's the thing, though, because like if you know like your Zelda lore or history, it's kind of a bittersweet ending for this Link.
Yeah.
Because like to jump the gun here, this Link becomes the hero shade.
Right.
In Twilight Princess. And while he would have more adventures, and I guess he becomes a Hyrulean soldier at some point,
And that's the only time he really hears the Saria song.
you know.
Yep.
But he dies with regrets.
Right.
Because he has no one to pass his legacy to.
He never got laid.
Yeah. No, you probably got laid, just probably didn't have a family.
Oh.
You know?
And
one night stands
and-
or a thing.
This is
And
one of those
that's-
games
yeah.
also where like you have to reset the game to get out of the end scene.
Yeah.
And that's considered the continuation. That's this Link that did all of this 100% of the game, and then he goes on to Twilight Princess to basically be unhappy with his life.
Well, it's more of the circle. Like, so the hero. Are you familiar with the hero shade?
No.
In
no.
So in Twilight Princess, you have those sequences where you run into like the Gold Wolf, who
Oh,
teaches
okay.
you a new song, which also teaches you a new ability.
Yeah.
The Gold Wolf is the hero shade.
Oh, okay.
And in the final meetup, he expresses like, when I was alive, you know, I did these things you did, but I died with regrets because I was never able to pass on what I've learned.
Oh,
You know, because he
okay.
didn't have a family or anything like that. And it's like, it's never directly stated that he was the previous Link. It's a lot of context clues.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a lot of details that you like, because the hero shade is left-handed. It teaches you moves that you learned in Ocarina of Time, Majora's
Okay.
Mask, that sort of thing. So it's like, you put 2 and 2 together. This is the
Could
previous Link.
is it viable to think or possible to think of him as the hero shade that doesn't 100% the game,
Maybe.
that leaves things left to be done? So that would sort of explain it. And then in the context of Majora's Mask, it's, he didn't get everything. He didn't help everybody. So one of those situations where Twilight Princess is now not canon because Matt did everything good. You know, it's like the save the
in
animals.
that case, then it goes into a whole timeline thing.
But that's
I mean, but that's the Legend of Zelda
that's
in
Legend of
general.
Zelda.
Yeah,
we
no.
already have that. So
exactly.
it would stand to reason that that this Link that doesn't do everything is the one that grows up with regret because he didn't 100% Majora's Mask.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
I got a 98%.
So yeah,
save power.
so then yeah, he's like, oh, I regret things, but I'll teach you what I know, and which would imply that if you didn't do this, he would not die with regrets. He wouldn't be the Gold Wolf, and Twilight Princess Link would lose because nobody was there to help him.
What's the regret? I forgot Danjiro.
He forgot the frogs.
Anyway, here's the mortal draw.
He forgot the frogs. That would have been a nice touch if in Twilight Princess, like, don't forget the frogs.
Well, with that said, folks, we are done with The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. We hope you enjoyed the journey as much as we have. This is a fantastic 3D Zelda game. You should definitely pick it up if you haven't already.
You should play it
It's
or
on
I'll
the
come over
NSO.
and break your knees.
Exactly.
It's on NSO.
Yeah.
So when we reconvene for Zelda, we're kind of like juggling between like two things
Yeah.
right now. Because Uncle has expressed interest in playing the PC decomp of Link's Awakening.
Yeah, which is awesome.
I've heard good things.
Yeah.
So we gotta play Wind Waker at some point.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I
sorry.
still
Because I can play Wind Waker just fine. I don't. There are things about Wind Waker I don't like. We can get into it later.
Yeah,
But
save it for the playthrough.
yeah,
buddy.
let's save it for the playthrough.
I still suggest Link's crossbow training, the best Zelda game.
You can do that in an hour.
Yeah,
You know
exactly.
what I mean?
Best Zelda game.
And then I can hear the chat going, "Well, do it then."
Do it, pussy, no balls.
Just to give you an idea where we'll be heading into Zelda next time we reconvene for Zelda.
Yeah, just
But,
trying to figure something out.
Yeah.
Matt, great job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The next game I'll do is, the next future game.
Well.
Because after this, I do want to go back and finish off Saints Row 2.
Yeah.
But then after that, the next game I'm going to do afterwards is Kirby, the new one. The Kirby, Return, what was it? Oh,
Return to Dreamland.
Return-
No,
Dreamland.
Kirby, and the Forgotten Land. My bad.
Forgotten Land.
The Switch.
Forgotten
one.
Land.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Switch one.
Okay.
Yeah, the Dream
sure.
Buffet.
So yeah, since we're nearing the end of the year, because by the time this video goes up, I think it'll be Christmas, give or take, or after Christmas.
Roughly.
Either way, we're gonna be taking a small
Yeah,
break.
this should be Christmas Day, actually.
Outside of like Mario Wonder shenanigans, we're gonna be taking a small break for ourselves because it's the holidays and we're gonna take some time off.
Not me. I got work.
Our priority. I was talking for SGB.
Yeah.
Our priorities are going to shift a bit because we want to resume the playthroughs we left hanging.
Yeah.
Before we went on hiatus.
We heard you.
Yeah. I'm gonna be changing things up a bit on my end with Final Fantasy VII because that was a post commentary beforehand because that's how I like to record RPGs. But for the sake of efficiency, we're probably gonna make it live from now on.
Yeah.
Because we don't really have to do grinding in 7
No,
at all.
no.
It is a straight beaten pathway.
Yeah.
And one that I know like the back of my hand because I love
And
7.
if you depending on the version you're playing, you have updated.
And we're
stuff that you
playing the
can do.
PS4
Yeah.
version.
Yeah.
So you can speed it up.
Yeah,
you
we
can
can
you
speed
can
it
do all
up. We
turn
can-
off enemy encounters.
Yeah.
Like you can do all of
just
that
for the
stuff.
sake of moving on.
And for anybody that thinks we're cheating, please,
Fuck you.
We've done this 50 times a piece. Yeah. We've beaten this game.
So that is what we're going to be doing. We're also going to be doing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Like on the PlayStation
PS2
2.
Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, it's about time we've updated. Oh yeah, that's right. We have to just.
We had to distinguish them
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Distinguish them now. You're right about that.
No, that's Spider-Man 2.
No, not the one on the PS1.
Yeah,
either.
not that one.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
other
yeah, there's three
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man 2s.
Make up your mind, Peter. But yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed our stay here, and thank you for tuning in and watching our stuff. We will catch you guys in the next Let's Play. Have a good night, everybody. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. If you're
Happy New
watching
Year.
this playthrough and not the Mario Wonder
Merry
one.
Christmas and
Take care of yourself. Happy
holidays.
Kwanzaa,
If you
Boxing Day.
and
and-
Festivus for the rest of us.
Yes.
And if you don't like Happy Holidays, then happy shut the fuck up.
well, if you don't like Merry Christmas, just have a nice Monday. Jesus.
I'm working that Monday.
Impossible. Mondays are never happy.